Hello and welcome to Farm Matters. In this tutorial we will be looking at the cattle sale feature. To add a cattle sale, I begin by choosing the cattle tab and then on farm and events at the top of the screen. If I then select various animals, I can then right click, choose events and then sale. This will bring up a new box which I need to fill the details in. If I begin to put the information in, you will notice the Move From and the Move To fields have drop-down menus available, which you can then select the information you wish to use. If I would like to confirm that these details are correct, I can then hover over and then left click and hold, and as you can see, this brings up the holding number and the premise type. This is for your confirmation that you're happy with these details. You can then input the whole your information, and then you'll notice these fields below are not compulsory to complete, but the more information you put, the greater detail your records will have. If I then click next, you can see the animals have now been placed in this mini grid. You can also edit the information within the mini grid. So if we look to change the price, we can adjust that to whatever may be necessary, and also the weight. You can also add columns to this grid by using this button here, the grid setup button. If we click, we can then choose what columns we would like to add. In this case, we will add the purchaser. We can tick it and click OK, and as you can see, that column has now been turned on. To clear the information in the mini grid and remove the animals, all you need to do is click the eraser button in the top right hand corner. We click this and choose yes. As you can see, the grid has now been cleared. If you're looking to add a CSV file for your sale, then all you need to do is simply choose this icon here. If we click on it and choose the file we would like to use, select the primary ID and then click finish, as you can see that information has now been imported into the grid. We can then clear that. If you're using an IED scanner, this is the icon you would use for that particular method. And if you were deciding to use a barcode, you would click on the barcode, which would turn green. We can then scan our barcode and the animal will then appear. If we then click next and then next, you will notice add movements to BCMS submission list is ticked. You will still need to submit these movements. If we then click finish, you can see that one animal has now been sold and is no longer on the farm. If I go back to a sale event, you will notice this cog in the bottom left hand corner. If I click it, this new screen pops up and you can see you are able to adjust the information as you wish. You can see the drop down menus are there for you to change the information as you require. Another excellent feature is if I want my sales placed into a batch automatically each time, all I need to do is click the sales batch box here. This will then place all sales into a batch going forward. These settings are there for you to make the best use of the program for your own particular needs. Hopefully, some of the things you have watched will help you maximize your use of the program. Thank you for taking the time to watch this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, please drop a like and click the subscribe button below.